Okay, we're all set.
Lady Fauci?
Hello there, sir.
Hello, sir.
All right, sir, so this is case number 2025 CM 12352. Could you state your name, please?
Lanny Mark Foshi.
Thank you. So we're here on an allegation of an indecent exposure charge, a class 1 misdemeanor. Did you understand that group advisory that I gave?
Kind of.
Okay. Do you have any questions of it?
Yes, sir.
It was a lot of information. So class 1 misdemeanor, do you understand the penalty range that I discussed with you?
Could you repeat it?
I certainly can. Class 1 misdemeanor has a maximum fine of $2,500. That's a maximum. 6 months in jail and or 3 years of probation. Those are all maximums. There is not a minimum charge for an indecent exposure. So this court's discretion is from 0 up to those maximums. Okay? Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. But before we get to that, you have an attorney waiver form. So I discussed the information about the attorney, so you have the right to ask for a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost, and that requires 2 things. Number 1, I can't afford an attorney, and number 2, a qualifying reason, and one of those is like mandatory jail time, which this case does not have. Okay? So there are some other reasons that you can qualify for a court-appointed attorney, but instead of going through the list, you just tell me why you want a court-appointed attorney outside of the reasons that I can't afford one, because that's one, and then I make a determination if that's one of the reasons of qualifying.
Yes, sir.
Or you choose to hire your own attorney, or you waive the presence of an attorney, and that's what the attorney waiver form is in your hand for.
Yes, sir.
Do you have questions about the attorney portion? How do you wish to proceed with an attorney, or with a court-appointed attorney, or waiving the presence of an attorney?
Appointed attorney.
Unappointed? Okay. So then the only thing that's required of you is to tell me what reasoning you have for a court-appointed attorney. Besides, I can't afford one, I need a second qualifying reason. Mental disability, jail time. So there's no jail time on the case?
No, sir.
Any mental disabilities?
No, sir.
Okay, so you have to give a second prong to that 2-prong test. Number 1 is I can't afford one, and a second prong.
No, I can't afford one.
Okay, so then if that's the case only, then you have to choose that I'm going to waive the presence of an attorney, or I'm going to see if I can hire one on my own. Okay? What's your choice on that? Because I'll need to know on that form that you have. And don't forget, you can change your mind one way or the other. So what if you tell me today you don't want an attorney? It doesn't set in stone. Okay? So that will, depending on how you plead, if let's say, for example, you plead not guilty, then you'll be able to go to that next meeting to speak to the prosecutor, and you two can talk.
Okay.
If you tell me today that you're going to go hire an attorney, prosecutors cannot talk to you.
Okay.
They're not allowed to by rules.
Okay.
So that leaves that window of communication open. If that way you can see if they're going to
No
offer you a
attorney
plea or something like that. So.
then. No attorney then.
Okay, so today you don't want an attorney?
Yes, sir.
All right, so on this form here, that would be well, you actually asked for a court appointed, so check that one. I told you you don't have a qualifying reason, and then where it's highlighted, if you would date and sign, and today is November 26th.
Okay. Do I need to sign it?
Sign, yep, sign it right there. All right, take that. All right, do you have any questions before you give me a plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to plea on the charge, sir?
Not guilty.
Okay, we'll enter your not guilty plea. And I'm going to give you your next court date for the pretrial conference, that meeting I was telling you about.
Okay.
All right, sir, so here is your next court date, which I'll get you a copy of this, January 12th of 2026 at 9 a.m. right back here. If you would sign where it says defendant right there, and I'll get you a copy.
So if I was to plead guilty today, what
then if you pled guilty today, then we would schedule you to come back probably a very similar date than that for sentencing. So these cases oftentimes have alleged victims in them, and we have to comply with the victim's rights notification that I was discussing earlier to
Okay.
see if they have any input on it.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get you a copy of this.
All right.
And any other questions in that? All right, we'll see you on that next court date then.
Thanks, sir.
So remember I mentioned if we repeated all those things to each, see how long we'd be here, probably till tomorrow with this as a group, so that's why we get it all done in the beginning.
Christine Powell?
Don't do that again. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
All right, this is case number 2025 TR421. Could you state your full name, please?
Christine Marie Powell.
All right, Ms. Powell, so we're here on a possession of a canceled or fictitious driver's license.
Yes, sir.
Class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the information that I provided in the
Yes,
group
sir.
event? Okay. Any questions about your attorney waiver form?
No, sir.
All right, how do you wish to proceed, with or without an attorney?
Without.
Okay, top box.
Okay.
And you've already dated and signed that. I'll take
Yes,
that
sir.
one. The other one, oh, yep, you've got the other one.
Yes. When I read the statute, sir,
Mm-hmm.
it states knowingly giving it to the officer.
Okay.
I didn't knowingly give it to him to be
Okay.
deceitful. And he also told me how to get one,
Okay.
an ID card, so I got that too.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily need the ID.
Okay, I have a new ID.
Yeah, they're saying there was a presentation. I understand what you're saying. Right here is not the time to do that. It sounds like you might want to plead not guilty so you can explain that information to the prosecutor.
I'm too tired to plead not guilty.
Okay,
I'll plead no contest, and
okay.
because I only have about 10 months left on this earth, and I don't feel like fighting.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I only have about 10 months left on this earth,
Okay.
and I don't feel like fighting.
And so you were explaining that you didn't knowingly, so that's an element of the charge. And you
Yeah, I
want to
didn't know.
plead responsible to the violation. And then you have these other conditions that I don't have a control, I have sentencing control, but I have no way to, the prosecutor's the only one that can make plea agreements. I can't do that. That's not my, that's a separation of powers. That's,
So I'm not guilty?
well, so I'm not trying to convince you to do anything, but I want to make sure that you understand what you're doing.
Okay.
So you started by explaining I didn't knowingly do anything. Okay, so this is not the trial time. But then you said I just want to plead no contest because of the other conditions. So I just want to make sure that you understand that if you plead no contest to it, it's going to be a conviction. If you plead not guilty, you get to say these things to the prosecutor and see
Okay.
what they have to say.
Okay, not guilty, please.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was a passenger in the car, so I don't know.
All right, we will enter your not guilty plea, and I'm going to get a court date for you shortly.
Thank you.
You create one of those?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just confirm. Hold on one moment.
124.
Sí, el mismo.
Yes,
Okay. The state is alleging a charge of driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license.
Ok, el Estado le está haciendo un cargo a usted de estar manejando con una licencia suspendida, revocada o cancelada.
That is a Class 1 misdemeanor that is punishable by $2,500 maximum.
Este es un delito menor de clase 1 y el cargo máximo que puede tener que pagar es $2,500.
6 months in jail and or 3 years of probation.
6 meses de cárcel y o 3 meses bajo libertad vigilada.
The prosecutor has not requested any jail time, so he's not facing jail time as a consequence, whether he pleads guilty, whether he's found guilty, or whether he pleads no contest.
El fiscal no ha recomendado o pedido nada de tiempo de la cárcel, entonces no debe de tener que pasar ningún tiempo en la cárcel si se declara culpable o que no lo contenderá.
Also, there is no mandatory minimum fine, so the discretion for the court is from 0 up to that maximum fine amount and maximum probation term.
No se ha recomendado ninguna cantidad a pagar, entonces está a discreción de la corte. La cantidad puede ser entre 0 y esa cantidad máxima que le había dicho.
Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Y tiene entonces la opción de declararse culpable, no culpable o no lo contenderé.
The difference between a guilty and a no contest plea is the following.
La diferencia entre una declaración de culpable y de no lo contenderé es lo siguiente.
By pleading guilty, you're acknowledging the facts of the case and acknowledging that you committed the crime.
Al declararse culpable, usted está diciendo que sí está de acuerdo con los hechos presentados y de que usted sí cometió ese delito.
No contest means that you're not admitting or denying the facts of the case, but accepting a conviction.
Si se declara que no lo contenderé, eso no está diciendo que está admitiendo que lo hizo, ni que lo está negando que lo hizo, pero que está usted de acuerdo con la condena.
Both guilty and no contest pleas show on a criminal history as a conviction.
Si se declara culpable o que no lo contenderé, eso sí va a aparecer en su récord como una condena.
You also have the right to hire an attorney if you wish.
También tiene el derecho de contratar un abogado si usted lo desea.
The case does not qualify for a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost because there is not jail time being sought.
Este caso no califica para un abogado gratuito porque no están pidiendo ningún tipo de encarcelamiento para usted en este momento.
Do you understand the information about an attorney?
¿Usted entiende esta información acerca del abogado?
No.
Your choices are to hire an attorney or waive the presence of an attorney.
Las opciones que tiene es de que usted puede contratar a su propio abogado o puede dar de alta el derecho de tener un abogado y no tener abogado.
Since the case does not have any jail time requirement, it does not qualify you for a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost.
Como no están pidiendo encarcelamiento para usted, no califica para que la corte le asigne un abogado gratuito o a un costo bajo.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
¿Usted entiende ahora?
Sí.
Do you wish to proceed with an attorney, without the attorney, and waive the presence?
¿Usted quiere
Sorry.
¿Usted quiere continuar ahora con abogado o sin abogado o está dando de alta su derecho de tener abogado?
Sí, lo doy de alta.
One second, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't understand. ¿Sí que, perdón?
Sí, lo doy de alta, no necesito abogado.
Okay, yeah, I give my right to have an attorney. I don't need an attorney.
Okay. They have given you a paper that's an attorney waiver form.
Le han dado ahí un papel entonces de que indica que usted no va a necesitar o querer abogado.
The top box reads that you've checked that you do not want an attorney, and I want to confirm that with you.
Y en la casilla de arriba, o si escoge la opción de arriba, dice que no necesita abogado, y quiero confirmar eso con usted.
No necesito. No abogado.
Yeah, I don't need an attorney.
Do you have any questions about the pleas of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de las declaraciones que puede dar? Es decir, que se puede declarar culpable, no culpable o no lo contenderé. ¿Tiene preguntas acerca de eso?
No, todo está bien. No culpable. Digo, culpable. Es que, perdón, culpable.
Okay. No, it's fine. Guilty.
Okay, before I accept your guilty plea, I want to make you aware of possible collateral consequences.
Antes de aceptar su declaración de culpable, quiero hacerle saber de algunas consecuencias que pueden haber.
And those are the following.
Y son las siguientes.
The possible suspension of your driver's license,
Puede tener una posible suspensión de su licencia,
an impact on a commercial driver's license or other professional license,
puede tener un impacto esto en una licencia de manejo comercial o otro tipo de licencia,
an impact on your insurance rates,
también puede tener un impacto en el precio de su seguro,
the revocation of your probation or parole if you're on probation or parole,
si estuviera bajo libertad vigilada o probatoria por algún otro caso, entonces eso puede ser revocado,
an increased penalty for further criminal charges,
un cargo adicional por algún otro cargo criminal si haya tenido,
becoming a prohibited possessor if convicted of domestic violence charges,
que puede también indicarle que no puede tener bajo posesión, un segundito, I do apologize, Your Honor, is this possession of like a firearm?
Correct.
I apologize, can you repeat that again? Okay.
Yeah,
Se le puede prohibir el hecho de tener alguna arma si es que alguna vez es condenado de violencia doméstica.
If you're not a citizen of the United States, a plea or finding of guilt may result in your deportation or being denied citizenship or re-entry.
También si no es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos y usted se declara culpable, puede tener el riesgo de que pueda ser removido del país o que ya no pueda volver a entrar si sale o que no pueda convertirse en ciudadano.
Further on your immigration status, Rule 17.2 states the following.
También en cuanto a su estatus de inmigración, la regla 17.2 indica lo siguiente.
If you are not a citizen of the United States, pleading guilty or no contest to a crime may affect your immigration status.
Si no es ciudadano de los Estados Unidos, declarándose culpable o que no lo contenderá, puede afectar su estatus de inmigración.
Admitting guilt may result in deportation even if the charge is later dismissed.
Si usted se declara culpable, esto puede resultar en una deportación aun si el cargo es desechado o descartado después.
Your plea or admission of guilt could result in your deportation or removal.
Su declaración de culpable puede resultar como en una remuevo de los Estados Unidos o deportación.
Could prevent you from ever being able to get legal status in the United States.
Podría prevenirle el poder tener o obtener estatus legal en los Estados Unidos.
Or could prevent you from becoming a United States citizen.
O podría prevenirle el poderse hacer ciudadano de los Estados Unidos.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
¿Usted está actualmente bajo libertad vigilada o condicional por algún otro caso?
Sí.
Yes.
You are on probation or parole?
¿Está usted bajo libertad condicional o libertad vigilada?
No sé.
No.
By pleading guilty, you're giving up the following rights.
Al declararse culpable, usted está dando de alta los siguientes derechos.
The right to plead not guilty and require the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
Está dando de alta su declaración de no culpable y en ese caso hacer que el Estado pueda comprobar que usted lo cometió sin más allá de alguna duda razonable.
The right to have a trial in front of a judge.
Está dando de alta el derecho de tener un juicio ante un juez.
The right to have the assistance of an attorney at all stages of the proceeding, including appeal, and that's the attorney waiver form you signed.
Y el derecho de tener un abogado en cualquier etapa de este proceso, incluyendo una apelación, que es lo que usted ha firmado.
Also given up the right to confront witnesses against you and cross-examine them as to the truthfulness of their testimony.
También está dando de alta de poner bajo examinación a algún testigo en contra suya y de hacer preguntas a algún testigo.
Given up the right to present evidence in your own behalf and have the court compel your chosen witnesses to appear and testify free of charge.
También está dando de alta el poder dar información a favor suya y tener testigos a favor suyo en una corte o juicio.
Given up the right to remain silent and to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Dando el derecho de permanecer callado y de que usted pueda ser inocente o no culpable hasta que prueben el caso en contra suya, más allá de una duda razonable.
And also given up the right to a direct appeal.
Y también está dando el derecho de tener una apelación directa.
Knowing these rights, you wish to give them up and enter a guilty plea?
Sabiendo todos estos derechos que usted tiene, desea entonces descartarlos, o sea, no tenerlos y todavía declararse culpable.
Sí, es culpable.
Es guilty.
You may file a Rule 33 petition for post-conviction relief, and if denied, file a petition for review. I'll give you a letter that explains that.
Okay, le voy a dar una carta acerca de la regla 33 que puede pedir ayuda después de su declaración y también darle una carta explicándole esto, dándole instrucciones.
Está bien.
It'll also explain how to set aside the judgment of conviction pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13-905.
I apologize, Your Honor. Can you repeat that one more time, please?
You may
Judgment.
you may apply to set aside the judgment of conviction pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13-905.
También tiene el derecho de poner bajo bajo revisión el juicio o la condena bajo la ley de Arizona 13.905.
That occurs once all the terms of the sentencing have been completed.
Eso ocurre una vez que ya se haya dado la condena o sentencia en el caso.
And you may qualify for a certificate of second chance.
Puede calificar para un certificado de una segunda oportunidad.
And apply to seal the records pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13-911.
Y puede peticionar para tener este caso sellado bajo la ley de Arizona 13.911.
Once terms of the sentencing and timeframes therein have been satisfied.
Una vez que ya se haya terminado el término de la sentencia y todo haya sido satisfacido o satisfecho.
The factual basis of your case that you're admitting guilt to is the following.
Okay, en su caso está usted admitiendo culpabilidad a lo siguiente.
On November 13th, 2025 at 9:51 a.m.,
noviembre 13, 2025 a las 9:51 de la mañana.
You were contacted on the Tono Apache Reservation at or near milepost 251 on State Route 87.
Usted fue contactado o parado en el túnel en la milla, marcador de milla, perdón, 251 en la ruta State Route. I'm sorry, you said State, Your Honor, State Route, what was that again?
87.
58.
No.
87. Okay.
Correct, yeah.
Perdón, en la ruta 87.
Sí.
In that police contact by the Tono Apache Police Department, it was found that your driver's license was suspended, revoked, or canceled.
Y esa policía de Tono Apache había encontrado que su licencia había sido revocada, suspendida o cancelada
While you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway.
mientras que usted estaba operando un vehículo en una calle o vía pública.
Sí. Ujú.
That occurred in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. Is that correct?
Ocurrió en el condado de Gila bajo jurisdicción de esta corte o juzgado. ¿Eso es correcto?
Sí. Ujú.
Yes.
Regarding your plea of guilty, are you making that plea voluntarily?
Y en cuanto a que si usted se declara culpable, ¿está haciendo esa declaración voluntariamente?
Sí. Ujú.
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Nadie lo ha forzado, lo ha intimidado o que lo haya hostigado para hacer eso.
No.
No.
Did any person promise you any lighter sentence or punishment that if you pled guilty you would receive it?
¿Alguien le prometió que estaría recibiendo una sentencia más baja o un castigo más bajo si usted se declaraba culpable?
No.
No.
The court will accept your plea and finds that you're making it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently.
Entonces la corte va a aceptar su declaración con su consentimiento, entendimiento y de que lo está haciendo voluntariamente.
This
Sí.
is the rights that you're waiving by entering your guilty plea. I need your signature here where it says defendant.
Ok, estos son sus derechos que usted está dando de alta al declararse culpable. Necesito su firma aquí, donde dice
¿Es el número? Ok. Ok.
¿Perdón?
No, está bien, sí, estoy firmando.
Oh, ok, sorry.
Gracias.
Do you wish to give a statement to the court before we impose sentencing?
Antes de imponerle la condena, ¿usted desea dar una declaración aquí a la corte? ¿O decir algo?
No, está bien. No tengo pregunta ninguna.
No, it's
Está
fine.
bien.
Okay, the fine for the driving suspended violation is $482.
El cargo de haber manejado bajo la licencia suspendida le va a costar $482.
I'm not assigning any probation.
No le estoy asignando ningún tipo de periodo bajo libertad vigilada o probatoria.
Ah,
If you're
gracias.
able to get a valid driver's license in 30 days from today's date, I'll reduce that fine to $202.
Si pudiera conseguir una licencia válida en los próximos 30 días, le podemos reducirle esa cantidad que tiene que pagar a $202.
Oh, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
There is a court security fee of $35.80.
También aquí la corte le cobra $35.80, es el recargo.
Mm.
Total balance due today is $517.80.
Entonces el saldo total que se debe ahora es $517.80.
Are you able to pay that today, or do you need a payment plan?
¿Puede pagar esa cantidad total ahora o necesita un arreglo de pagos?
Sí, en pagos, por favorcito. Por favor. Ya tengo pagos aquí. Y necesito hacerlo en pagos, por favor.
I apologize, Your Honor, I couldn't hear a part. Then he said, perdón, dígame, ¿necesita hacer un arreglo de pagos o qué me dijo?
Sí, que si es posible, se puede hacer en pagos, por favor.
Oh, yes, if I could make a payment arrangement, please.
I can put you on a payment plan. I need to add a one-time payment plan fee of $20.
Si lo puedo poner en un arreglo de pagos, sí cuesta $20. Es una sola vez que le cobran $20 por hacer el arreglo.
How much can you afford to pay per month on the new balance of $537.80?
Entonces el saldo total es $537.80. ¿Cuánto cree usted que puede pagar al mes?
A lo mejor 50, 50.
50, maybe 50.
Can you make a payment today?
¿Podría hacer un pago hoy?
Sí.
Yes.
You'll be signing this document for the payment plan agreement of $50 per month, paying $50 today.
¿Sign right here? Oh,
No, le voy a pedir que firme el acuerdo de $50 al mes y si puede pagar $50 hoy.
The next
Sí.
payment is due on 12/30 of 2025.
So you said the next payment is due on 12/30 of 2025?
Correct.
Y el siguiente pago se debería para el 30 de diciembre del 2025.
You can bring the payment in each time to one of the clerks at the front counter or call this phone number or website located on the form to pay it remotely.
okay.
Y si quiere puede venir cada vez que va a hacer el pago aquí con una de las secretarias al frente o si no, puede hablar a ese número de teléfono o entrar en la página para hacer el pago en línea o por teléfono.
Oh, ¿está bien?
Fine.
I'll get you a copy of this and you'll take your copy to the front counter to make your first payment.
Okay, thank you.
Le voy a dar una copia de esto y si puede llevarlo al mostrador al frente para hacer su primer pago.
Oh,
This is the letter that explains how to set aside the judgment, how to seal the records, and the Rule 33 petition that I explained earlier.
oh, sign it.
Y estoy dando toda la información acerca de cómo sellar el caso, acerca de lo de la condena y de la regla 33 que le expliqué anteriormente.
Ah, ¿está bien?
Original.
Fine.
You can keep the second copy, and I crossed out the domestic violence portion. It does not apply to your case.
Okay, okay.
Se puede quedar con la copia y ya taché lo de la violencia doméstica porque eso no tiene que ver con usted.
Okay,
Take this to the front counter to make your first payment. Do you have any questions?
okay. That's it? Thank
Lleve
you.
esto al mostrador para hacer el primer pago. ¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
No, está bien todo. Gracias.
Okay. Have
Thank
a good
you.
day.
No, it's fine.
Gracias.
Thank you. Buen día.
And then interpreter, before I let you go, let me see if there's any other Spanish speaking in the courtroom. Any other Spanish speaking only in the courtroom? Having seen none. Okay, that's all the services we need. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. We appreciate your business. Bye-bye.
Sarah Dorman?
Hello there. All right, this is case number 2025 CM 12327. Could you state your full name, please?
Sarah Dorman.
Thank you. Do you have a middle name?
Michael.
Okay, thank you. All right, so this is an allegation of assault under the domestic violence statute. That's a class 1 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about any of that information?
No, sir.
Okay. On the domestic violence charge, there is a mandatory minimum. The mandatory minimum is a $50 address confidentiality fund fee and a $50 domestic violence fund fee and mandatory domestic violence counseling. Okay?
Okay.
There is no jail time asked of this case that I can see in the process, so that removes that possibility of a court-appointed attorney. Have you made a decision on how you wish to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, with or without an attorney?
Without.
Okay. If I could get that form from you, did you already sign it and date it?
I
if you would please, thank you. Thank you.
Sir.
Do you have any questions before you give a plea?
No, sir.
How do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. Well, and so you're not guilty plea, and I'm going to review your release conditions when you call to see if there's any victims that wish to be heard. We'll get you your next court date and see you on that date, okay?
Okay.
Your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court of any address change. You're still residing, give me 1 second. Good job, by the way, of having these already prepped. Done some work ahead of time. Thank you. If you would, just also a signature right here, please. Just attesting to that, your new address. Thank you. All right, so, so continuing with your release conditions, do not have any unwanted contact with the alleged victim. So unwanted contact means you're allowed to communicate unless the other party says they don't want to talk anymore. Okay?
Understood.
And then are you reporting to pretrial services out of order? That should have been phone number and person at the probation department?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so make sure you follow up with that. They're going to want to still hear from you.
Okay.
All right? And it's Dorman, correct?
Yes, sir.
In the case of Dorman, as a defendant, are there any victims in the courtroom?
Yes.
Would you like to be heard, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, come forward. You would just stand right over here, please. How are you today?
Doing good, sir.
All right, can you state your name, please?
John Evans.
Okay. And what would you like to say, sir?
I have a statement. Should I read it or hand it over to
Well,
you?
let me let you know what this portion of the case is for. So,
Okay.
Did you hear me review the release conditions?
Yes.
Okay, so that's mainly where your input is on that at this stage.
At this
okay?
stage. Okay.
So if you're wishing to discuss facts of the case or particulars of the case, there's a pretrial conference. You pled not
Okay.
guilty. You're absolutely allowed to speak in that and give your position of what you want to be heard or not to be heard. So I don't know
Okay.
if that's details of the case.
Yes.
Okay, so probably best to hold it,
Yes.
because I don't want to contaminate anything at this level, but regarding those release conditions, those are what are set now.
Yes.
So, do you wish to strengthen them?
No.
Okay, all right. So, did I answer your question for you?
Yes.
I don't mean to shut it down, but
No.
I just want to make sure that we're protecting the rights here.
Yes.
Let me explain one more portion of domestic violence. So, in Arizona, when the police go to a call and they find what they believe probable cause to make an arrest, they shall make an arrest, not may. So they have to, and then the prosecutor, when it gets to there, they can choose to. They don't have to, but they can choose to proceed with or without victim cooperation. So they can still, even if you, let's say for example, you might want to go in and say, I want this to go away, I want to drop it. They'll take that into consideration. It's not that they won't hear you, but they still can proceed forward. It takes the burden off the alleged victim so they don't feel pressured to have to make decisions and have repercussions. So the state takes that. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of that too. So,
Yes, sir.
any questions about anything we talked about?
No.
Okay, all right. Anything else you wanted to say?
No, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. So we'll get you the court date for you. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here is your court date right here for the pretrial conference.
Okay.
1/12/2026 at 9 a.m. If you would sign where it says defendant for that court date, and I'll get you a copy. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Just one copy?
Just one copy, yeah. Once you get your copy, you'll be all set, and you'll come back to here on that pretrial date, and it'll be like this again. They'll pull you one at a time into a private office.
Okay.
Original copy.
Okay, there you go. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thomas Suckner?
The whole group.
Here?
I thought we were going to be away after. Hello, sir.
Hello.
All right, this is case number 2025 TR 12144. Could you state your full name?
Thomas R. Suchner.
Mr. Sessioner, this is 3 counts, all DUI related. The first one is DUI impaired to the slightest degree by drugs, liquor, or vapors. Second charge of DUI having a blood or breath alcohol concentration at or above 0.08, and a third charge of extreme DUI of having a blood or breath alcohol concentration at 0.15 or more. This case is jury eligible. This case is also qualifies for a court-appointed attorney. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, do you wish to exercise that right?
No, I'll have my own attorney.
You're going to hire your own attorney?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, if
so-
I want one, yes.
Okay, all right, so that's that's two differences, okay?
Yeah.
So what I need here is if you wish to hire your own attorney, I'm gonna indicate that, and then we'll schedule you for a pretrial conference, indicating that you'll have an attorney. If that changes, you just let us know, and we'll put you on a different date without an attorney.
Yeah, no, I'll go without attorney.
You don't wanna, and you don't wanna see about a court-appointed attorney.
Okay, yeah, yes, okay, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Because this is 3 charges of a DUI.
Okay,
And
yes.
there's significant impacts to these, and I think, I can't give you advice, but an attorney's assistance will provide sound information for you.
Yes, okay, yeah,
All right.
okay.
So what I do need from you, and you don't have to wait in line again, is that clipboard that's on that desk right there.
Yeah,
Fill out that desk down there. Fill out that, sit down right there and fill
Okay.
out that financial information. And
Okay.
as soon as you're done, do something to get my attention, just wave, and then as soon as I have a break with whoever I'm talking to next, we'll take that and continue with your case.
okay.
All
we'll do
right,
it.
I'll just hang on to it blank for now.
Okay.
So he's filling out a financial, so I have to correct for that.
Okay, this one
Harold
is,
Payson?
this one is too?
Yes.
Okay.
We gave him a financial up front.
Okay, sounds good. Hello there.
Morning.
Morning, this is case 2025 TR 409. Could you state your name, please?
Harold Andrew Tyson.
All right, Mr. Tyson. This is a charge of DUI, a class 1 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory?
I did.
Okay.
A little, yeah.
And the case does qualify for a court-appointed attorney if you wish to seek one. Do you wish to?
Well, I never knew I was getting this,
Okay.
but I got something in the mail stating that my license has been suspended till February, and so I don't even know, like,
Here's your
what?
signature on a ticket that they charged you with.
okay,
Do you remember that?
vaguely.
Okay.
Okay.
Might
I see it,
explain
no,
something. Okay, do you
okay.
need a copy of this?
If I could, please.
You certainly can, and I see you have your financial, can I take
Yeah,
that? Do you
I
want to
wasn't
see
too
if you-
sure about that or not, so I just filled it out anyway.
Yeah, okay, so this case does qualify for a court-appointed attorney. So now, let me just ask you some questions of what you, so you're testing under oath this information.
Yes,
So, are you receiving any monthly income?
just my SSA.
And that's $6.50?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, 650.
Okay. Do a little change here. And that's through, what is SSA?
Social Security.
Okay, gotcha. So that we're gonna put down here. Do you receive any other income from I'm sorry, how much was that again?
650.
$6.50. Do you receive any other income from any other sources?
No,
Okay. So not employed?
not employed.
Okay, that's all right. Don't own a house, don't have a bank account, don't have any outstanding loans.
No.
On that so what I need to do is try to figure out what your monthly expenses are. And the way to figure that is at the end of the month, how much money's in your hand after $650?
Not really. That's like all my rent, pretty much. That's like everything.
Yeah, okay, so $650?
Yeah.
All right, what I need from you here is signing that you are swearing to the information that we just talked about.
Oops.
Got it, and you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney. There's a copy of the complaint.
Thank you.
This is a get you a copy of this one. All right. This is your next court date, the pretrial conference. We're entering the not guilty plea, January 27th, 2026 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
You would sign where it says defendant. Remember, you're signing this. It means, yes, I know about it, and this is the court
Come
date.
to come to court.
Yeah.
Understand.
Unlike the ticket.
Understand.
I understand the conditions may have been different.
Okay.
Then what I'm going to give you is a copy of this for the court date. I'm also going to make you aware of the attorney that's assigned and their phone number.
Okay.
And then at about 5 days prior to this court date, call your attorney, let them know who you are. By then they'll be able to have reviewed the case. Right now they don't have it.
Okay.
We're signing today. They will get it for about a week. So about, I'll write it down for you.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Within 5 days of court.
Yeah, but anytime, I don't know if that lands on a Saturday or whatever, but just the first business day close to 5 days.
Understood.
Copy machine must be right with you, sir.
So don't. Yeah.
If you call now, they have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so because they don't have the case, and it'll take about a week to get there. Then you'll be one of many that are
Holidays
assigned.
and everything,
Yeah,
too, and
yeah,
whatnot.
even probably a little bit longer, but yeah, for sure they should have it by the 5th. And if you leave a message, just tell them who you are. If you don't hear back or anything, then you'll come and then you'll meet them on that date.
Okay.
I think our copy machine's giving some problems. I have to send you on one more trek, by the way.
Sorry.
That's all
My
right.
printer.
That's okay. That's what I figured. So this is, let me write down the 5 days thing here for you.
Does ADOT have anything to do with this? Or because like I said, I got something in the mail before I even came to court saying that they would be suspended until February, which is understandable, but like.
Yes,
I
they
was
do.
even-
They deal with the driver's license portion
Right.
of all of this, yes. So they
Okay.
handle all the licensing part.
Excuse me.
Original copy.
I gotta put the time on this, 9 a.m. Alright, so let me make sure you understand this. Again, this is your attorney's name and phone number. The note called 5 days prior. That's the court date, and I wrote in the time there it was missing.
Okay.
Okay, that's your copy.
Okay.
Any questions on any of that?
Oh no, it'll do.
And then I need to give you this copy, that's the one that's for the court date. So you
Okay.
signed for it to be here on that. If you don't have any questions, that's all I have for you.
All right, thank you very much. Enjoy the holidays.
Okay, thank you. Come on up, sir. All right, here's that.
I have money, I can afford an attorney, but
Okay, yeah, so let's just see after.
I just want to ask some questions to one really. But
Yeah, I think you'll find it beneficial to speak to.
Yeah.
All right. 2,000 a month, is what roughly your take-home pay?
yes, Social Security.
And your wife brings in about 650?
That's what my wife brings home like about 2,000 or 1,500 a month.
Okay.
The house is worth 800 or 650s for the house. I have 800,000 in
650,000?
for the house, yes. And I have 800,000 in investments,
Okay. And your monthly expenses are?
like 2,500, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you qualify for a court-appointed attorney.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
That'll only leave you $1,000 a month at the end of the month, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll get that attorney assigned.
Okay.
You need the case for that one? Okay.
He'll pass her.
Okay, sign the other one.
We're going to get you a court date
Okay.
for the entering a not guilty plea,
Yes, okay.
and get you the name of your attorney and the phone number.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll write a note on there that about 5 days prior to the court date that we assign, give them a call. They won't have the case now, and they won't have it for a
Okay.
week or so.
Will you email me or will I get it now?
No, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
All right,
Yeah,
great.
so you'll walk out of here with that information.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also discuss the prior with them. And because I know you made decisions on that one, you can reconsider that too, and then you
Yeah.
can maybe.
Yeah,
the whole
the
thing
second one,
again.
it was a seizure, medical thing goes, that's what I want to talk about.
On this one?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
what
definitely let them know
I'll
that
do, yeah.
information, yeah.
yeah.
Hang on one second, I'll need to get some signatures from you.
Okay. I hear you thought it was gonna go quick, huh?
What's that?
Here you thought it was gonna go quick.
Oh, no, that's all right. My goal always is to try to get people out of here
Yeah.
before 12:30. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, at least tomorrow we get tomorrow off.
Yeah.
No.
All right, Mr. Allen is your attorney.
Okay.
Um,
Call 5 days
what's
before
the next court date?
Yeah.
And it's right there.
127, all right. Call
Name,
5.
name and phone number of the attorney,
All right,
your court date and time,
okay,
with a note to call them about 5 days ahead of time.
okay,
If you only leave a message, just make sure you're here on that date and time unless they give you other instructions.
all right.
Okay?
I
Do I
understand.
give you, do I need them one more phone? No. Okay, you're all set to go, sir.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, thank you, you too.
Jeremiah Gregg?
I gotta sign for the court date. That one's just the assignment of the attorney, so I just.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's all right. Hi, sir, how are you?
Good afternoon, good morning, Your Honor. Sorry.
We're still, yeah, it's all right.
Sorry.
2025 TR 12141 is this DR case number. Could you state your full name?
My full name would be Jeremiah Bruce Gregg.
All right, sir, so this is a driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license allegation, a Class 1 misdemeanor that does not have any jail time being requested of it.
Okay.
Did you understand the group advisory information I gave?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
do you
Your
have any
Honor.
questions on your attorney waiver form?
No, Your Honor.
All right, if I could get that. It indicates that you're waived in the presence of an attorney, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions before we take a plea from you of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
I have no other choice but to plead guilty, Your Honor.
Well, when you say that, you do have the choice to plead not guilty.
Well, yes, sir.
No one's forcing you, correct?
No, not
Okay.
at all. Not at all.
Okay.
What I meant by that, sorry, Your Honor, is because I had paid a reinstatement fee for my license to be reinstated.
Okay.
but I guess it didn't go in the system correctly, and I went to the DMV and they told me it was going to stay suspended till January 1st, 2026, but I never received any mailing stating so. Only mail I received was stating that my license would be suspended on October 1st unless I paid my suspension reinstatement fee.
Okay, so we have a couple options. Before I accept your plea of guilty, with what you just explained, there's two ways you can go about doing it.
Okay.
Number one, if you plead guilty today and you're able to produce a license within 30 days to the court, I can reduce the fine. You still get a conviction on your
Points.
on your criminal history.
Okay.
Okay. If you plead not guilty, we're going to schedule you out about 30 days at least. So it's going to give you some time. Then you're able to get your license. You might be able to take that to the prosecutor and say, here's the problem that happened, and see if they'll give you some kind of plea agreement.
Okay.
So, and that may, if they don't keep it as a criminal charge, that may assist you to make it a civil charge. It's not going to go on a criminal history.
Okay.
So those are the kind of the two options for that.
And then today's date would be the 26th, correct?
And we wouldn't schedule you till at least probably after January.
After January? So
Correct.
I would be able to get my license back then.
I don't know that answer. That's up to you and motor vehicle and whatever problems there. So
they told me when I had went to the motor vehicles, because when I got the ticket, I went straight away that following Monday because I got pulled over on a Saturday. So I went straight to the DMV on Monday, and they told me that my license would be able to be reinstated on January 1st of 2026.
Okay.
As long as there's nothing that goes on in the court case that prevents me from.
We won't have anything that you're here. So if you wouldn't have showed today, we would have let them know you didn't show. So hang on to that thing.
Okay.
But you're here, so we have no reason to do that. So we're not going to hold it up for any reason, unless you have other cases that I don't know about. Okay.
No, sir.
Yeah. So those are your two options. Still, you can still plead guilty, but it goes on your conviction, and I can give you the window to reduce the fine with that evidence of a license, or plead not guilty. Let the cards fall where they are, and you bring all that to the prosecutor and see if they offer you something.
Okay, so one question. If I were to plead not guilty and I were to do the court out there in like January or so when you had stated, and my license does get reinstated, how do I say this? Like, would the...
So what happens, what I've seen before, and I don't know the causes or the reasons why they do it, but let's say you have a fairly decent driving record.
Yes, sir.
That prosecutor may look at that and say, hey, since you're not a problem driver on the Arizona roadways, I'm going to change this from a criminal charge to a civil charge, and that means it won't go on your criminal history.
Okay.
It'll just be like a speeding ticket, kind of. So you might have a fine still to pay or whatever, or they might dismiss it. I can't speak for them, but I know that I've seen cases come through where this has happened, close to these scenarios like this, and I've seen criminal cases go to civil, and sometimes they go away, but I don't know the factors of why they make those determinations. So I can't speak for them. I can't promise you, but I have seen them come through. I mean, all that's costing you is a little time to get the work done, and then having to come back here. We're pretty friendly here.
No, it's not that. It's just like
Inconvenience?
Yeah, it's a little inconvenient because I live in Maricopa, so I just don't want to have to come back out.
Okay,
there.
so I didn't realize that you're that far away. So that's about 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2.5 hours.
I can allow you to come to that pre-trial conference. It may benefit you better in person, but I can allow you to do it telephonically. But it may benefit you to get in front of them. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's no jail time, really.
There is no jail time.
So, I mean, the most I can get is just a 3-year probation or $2,500 fine.
Well, that's the maximum.
Maximum?
Yeah, there's no minimum. So from 0 up to $2,500.
I'm just going to have to plead guilty. I have some money to be able to pay a fine.
Okay, well, then you still can give us the evidence of the license if you can get it within 30 days, and we can offer you a reduction.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right.
Now, would that be 30 business days, or would that be 30 days?
30 in total. If you need a little more time, all you got to do is ask.
Okay,
but it won't be a lot of time.
I would just say 35 days, maybe.
Let's just do 45, and then you won't have to ask.
Okay, yes,
okay,
sir.
So I'll add that on there.
That's fair enough, yes, sir.
All right, so in the group advisory, I informed you of the rights that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea. Did you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand the citizenship advisory?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Understanding all of those rights that were given in the group advisory, you wish to give them up and enter a guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're making this plea voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Did anybody promise you a lighter sentence that if you pled guilty, you'd receive it?
No, Your Honor.
Court accepts your plea of guilty, finds that you're making it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. The factual basis of your case that you're pleading guilty to is the following. On November 15th of 2025 at about 5:25 p.m. you were contacted at or near milepost 253 on State Route 87 in the 900 block of North Beeline Highway in the city limits of Payson in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. With that police contact by the Payson Police Department, it was found that your driver's license was suspended, revoked, or canceled, and you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway. Does that sound consistent?
Yes, sir.
You're here pleading guilty to that charge today.
Yes,
Are
Your
you a
Honor.
school teacher?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. These are the rights that you indicate you don't have any questions on, that you're waiving by entering a guilty plea. If you'd sign where it says defendant. In that group advisory, I told you about how to set aside the judgment, how to seal the records, and the Rule 33 petition.
Yes,
All of
sir.
that's explained in this letter. If you could sign here, then I'm serving you a copy of that.
Yes, Your Honor.
This copy is yours. I've crossed out the domestic violence portion. It does not apply to your case. You still can read it if you want, but it doesn't
Yes, Your
apply.
Honor. Yes. Your Honor.
Do you wish to give any further statement to the court before imposed sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right. The fine for the driving suspended violation is $482. I'm not assigning any probation. And as we discussed earlier, there is no jail time. If you're able to produce a valid driver's license to the court within 45 days of today's date, we'll reduce that fine down to $202.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Regarding the balance that's owed today, $482, are you able to pay it?
Could I possibly pay $200?
You can. I have to assign you on a payment plan. So I'll indicate which increases it by a one-time $20 balance.
That should be
So that's a total of $502 now. You can pay $200 a day.
Yes, sir.
How much monthly thereafter?
Monthly, I would say $100.
And that's a comfortable amount?
Yes, sir.
And then hopefully you'll have it reduced.
Right.
And you won't owe but $2.
Right.
$22 because we got that payment plan.
Yes,
So
Your
hopefully
Honor.
that can happen before you do that next payment.
In the name of Jesus, yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna push it out, the next payment out just a little bit further too, so you don't have to, so hopefully you can resolve it. We'll go to the 9th of January, which is another extra week on that.
Perfect.
Right, so here's what you're agreeing to as far as the payment plan. You're making a $200 payment today on a total balance of $502 because we added a $20 payment plan indicated right here. After that, you're gonna make $100 monthly payments. Next payment is due on 1/9 of 2026. You'd sign for that payment plan agreement there.
Yes, Your Honor. And then for the payment, is card accepted or is it only
Yes.
cash? Okay.
I'll explain that to you here in a moment. So if you pay by card, there is a debit merchant fee, 4 or 5%. You can bring cash in. You can do a cashier's check if you wish to save that amount.
Okay.
If you want to do those payments remotely, this is also the, again, merchant fee of 4 or 5%. There's a website
Okay.
and a phone number to make those remotely. You can also send us an envelope with a cashier's check, cost you a stamp. So either way you want to do that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Copy that. Any other questions in that?
Is there a Bank of America around here?
There is, yep.
There is? 'Cause I need to
The
stop
main
at
highway
bank.
right out of here.
Mhm.
Yep, you go north on the main highway.
North on the
Yep,
main highway.
not that way, that's south. You'd be going back to Maricopa, this way.
Oh, okay.
And then the bank's gonna be on your right-hand side.
On
Do you have
the
a phone?
right-hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife
Yeah,
has my
yeah,
phone.
so just type in the B of A and you'll find it.
Okay. Okay, yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll get you a copy of the payment plan, and then you'll take that to the front counter to make your first payment. And is that, do you need to go to the bank first?
Yeah, I need.
Okay, no problem. Just make sure that you're here back before 4:30 on that payment.
4:30?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Any other questions on that?
No, Your Honor, so...
Okay, when you come back in to make that payment later today, make sure you bring that with you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yeah.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Ethan Randall?
Hello there. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. This is case 2025 TR 12142. Could you state your full name?
Ethan Doyle Randall.
All right, Mr. Randall. So this is a reckless driving allegation. That's a class 2 misdemeanor.
Okay.
Did you understand the group advisory penalty?
Yes.
Okay. Reckless driving does qualify for a jury trial, so that is an available option to you. Do you have any questions on the attorney waiver form? There's no jail time being asked to the case, so you'd be looking at the fine. That's for class 2 misdemeanor, no mandatory minimum, and between 0 and up to the probation term.
Okay, so if I want an attorney,
If you want to hire one independently, or you want to see if a court-appointed attorney. A court-appointed attorney comes to you at little or no cost. One reason to have a court-appointed attorney would be any jail time. There's not any jail time, so that takes that away. So you'd have to let me know of another reason that you qualify for a court-appointed attorney.
Okay.
Besides, I can't afford one, so that's one problem. Then there's got to be another reason. Mental disability, jail time, those are a couple of examples.
So, no. Not a,
If you
not
don't
attorney.
have another reason that you can tell the court, then your choices then become, am I going to hire an attorney on my own, or am I going to waive the presence of an attorney?
Okay.
And if you waive now, which it looks like you're indicating, it doesn't lock you down.
Okay.
So let's say, depending on your plea, I don't know what you're decided to do, but you can change your mind at any time on that.
Okay.
You just let us know.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, you already signed that. You're indicating
sir.
no presence of an attorney. Do you have any questions about the plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No, sir.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. So by entering a not guilty plea, you're going to go to a pretrial conference. So between now and then, you can change your mind and get an attorney, or wait to see what they have to say, and if you don't like it, then you can still hire an attorney after that.
Okay.
Just let them know, I'm going to hire an attorney, or, okay, I'm going to proceed. Maybe they offer you a deal that you like, I don't know. So,
Yes,
so
sir.
you can change your mind any time in there. And you can change your plea too, so let's say they, that you want to go from not guilty to guilty, you can do that too. All right, sir, give me a moment here. What's this? Oh, that's one, okay, sorry. All right, so I'm going to get your signature one time for the court date,
Okay.
which is indicated right here, 12/2026 at 9 a.m. You would sign where it says defendant. Thank you. As soon as you get a copy of this from her, you're all set to go.
Thank you.
You bet.
Have a good day. Galen?
Hello there. All right, so this is case number 2025 CM 221. Could you state your full name?
Ricardo Alfredo Dolan.
Thank you. So we're here on a charge of criminal damage. That's a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory I talked about, the class 2?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions about the attorney waiver form at
Uh,
all? No jail time on this case. So a court-appointed attorney is removed unless you have another reason for that. So your options are then I am going to hire an attorney or I'm going to proceed with that one.
I'll proceed with that one.
All right, so if you just check that top box indicating that and where it's highlighted on your paper, date and sign that, please.
Today is the
26th November.
and then my name or my signature.
Signature right there, yeah. All right, and that second paper is yours. That's just talking about today's
you.
things that I gave you in the group advisory.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, sir. Regarding the pleas of guilty, not guilty, or no contest, do you have any questions before we give a plea?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're not guilty plea, and we'll get you your pretrial conference date. Thank you. That. All right, sir. So this is your court date right here of 1/13 of 26 at 1:30. If you would sign where it says defendant, I'll get you a copy of that. You need to come right back here. The prosecutor will talk to you one at a time in an office and come to that conclusions of goes to trial, enters a plea agreement, or dismisses.
Is that when we speak like what happened in the event?
Correct. Yeah, but be careful. Like I say, you can self-incriminate, so listen to what they have to say first, and then give whatever information you wish to give, but
Correct.
just use caution.
Correct. Can I check like what day that is? The
Sure.
13th?
Yeah. Yeah, let us know if you have a conflict.
First 13. It's a Tuesday. Is there a possibility I can change it to a Saturday maybe?
To do it Saturday?
Mhm.
No, the court, yeah, no one's here on Saturday.
Fridays?
The prosecutor's not here on Fridays for this portions of hearings.
Or like something like earlier, you know?
Is this the earliest date we have for a pretrial?
Because I work night shifts. I go in at 5:30 p.m. So, and then I live 2 hours away.
Okay, so what about the time? Can we adjust that sooner, or?
Like the day is fine. It's just the time. Like if I get here at 1:30.
Yeah, that's too long of a drive.
Yeah.
If it's sooner, would that help?
Yeah, like if it's like early in the morning.
Less sleep, more drive time?
Sure.
Do we have, on that same date, do we have the availability earlier?
What's the date?
The
We've got
13th.
on the 13th of January.
Or if you have like a different day, like early time, that's perfectly fine with me.
I can set them for Public Defender Day at 9 on the 13th.
On the 13th at 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
We'll
And
do
they'll
that.
both be here.
That's perfect for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't drive sleepy. I'm all too familiar with the shift work.
Yeah.
All right, same date at 9 o'clock a.m. now.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Now it's time for that. And we'll get you a copy of that. As soon as she gets you that copy, does she have any questions? Do you have any questions?
No, everything's good.
All right, we'll get you that copy. You're all set
Thank
to
you
go.
very much. Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Way to work your magic. 9 a.m. in there.
Sharna Curtis?
And if we have to bump somebody else later, we have to. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
All right. Alright, this is case number 2025 TR 12127. Could you state your full name?
Sharna Curtis.
Alright, Ms. Curtis, we're here on 2 charges. Some verifications here. Okay, so we're here on an extreme DUI charge. That's having a blood or breath alcohol concentration of 0.20 or more. That does have mandatory minimum penalties that I described earlier in the group advisory on the DUI charge. But these go up on the extreme, so the mandatory minimum on the extreme, which extreme A2, is over $3,200 of mandatory minimum fines. The jail time requirement is different. There's a mandatory 120 days, but there can be a suspension of time if you comply with conditions. Drops to 60, and that can even drop after that with agreement to some terms and conditions. The case is eligible for a jury trial, and the case is eligible for a court-appointed attorney if you cannot afford to hire one. Would you like to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
Have you filled out the financial statement?
I have not.
All right, so if you want to, let me, if you want to go to the desk right there, there's a clipboard there, and fill out the financial information. Just get my attention when you're done. We'll call you in on the
Okay.
Okay?
Sydney Dando.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Wonderful.
All right. Right, sir. So we're here on case 2019 CM 5323, kind of an old case. You were arrested for failure to pay fine, posted bond, it appears. And the bond posted, I think, is at the conclusion of the case, so meaning that you paid the total amount. Is that right? Did we research that? Was it the total amount?
So on the sticky, he owes 408, but we haven't received the bond yet, so we need to know if he's forfeiting the bond to the fees.
Yes, because right here it says, if this is cash only for a fine, the monies may be used to satisfy any outstanding court fine, fee, surcharge, or restitution amount. So that's up to the court.
I think that's why Andrea wanted.
Okay,
him to.
I'll talk to him on it, but that's
Okay.
a court decision. But, so it says bond amount 478, but what's 408?
That's what it's showing he owes.
In the computer?
Yes.
Computer?
We
Okay.
haven't received it.
Okay, so there might be a little bit of a refund.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, did you understand, are you the bond poster?
Yes, my wife posted.
Okay, so your wife. Was she under the impression that she's not getting that back?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, she knows it's gone.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, that's okay. So we just want to make sure that there's clarity to the bond poster, that they know that on fines that aren't paid, when they leave a bond, that the court has the right to take that, and that's what our intentions are. Is that what she's under the impression of?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And it looks like we might owe you a little bit of balance back. What we show is that there's $408 owed, and that you paid, or she paid, $478.
Correct.
So she might be getting a $70 return. Okay.
Maybe I'll get back in the house.
Pardon me?
Maybe she'll let me back in the house.
Well, I hope so. Good luck. All right, so what I'm going to do is get you a form that we still need, the forfeiting of the bonds. So we'll get your signature on it.
Okay.
And then we'll have to send that information to her that is being forfeited.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that charge has mandatory minimums, so there's no wiggle room on it. You know which form I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
this one, I think.
that is it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's, one of them shows forfeiting towards fines, one of those options. Ms. Curtis, you're all set?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you up here in a second.
Should I do it as he's posting it?
Pardon
Or
me?
his wife? Do I do it as he's posting it or his wife's posting it?
Yeah, his wife posted
Because
it.
don't we need her here to sign?
We're going to show that it's for it, and then we'll send it to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see that bond paper. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Get her name off of it.
I was trying to look for that. You find it?
Yeah. Okay, got it.
We'll call her the key holder.
Assuming I did it right.
Look here.
Where's your completed file? Let's put this back in.
All right, so we need your signature here where it says defendant signature. And your wife's not here today?
No,
Okay,
right here, right?
correct. So we'll need her to contact us regarding the forfeiting of this bond.
Okay, do you want me to come here?
If-
Her to come here?
Yeah, does she live in Payson?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Up
yeah.
to the airport.
Yeah, if she can come down here, and then we'll get a signature from her and a copy of the driver's license.
Perfect.
And that'll resolve the case. All right, did they gave you a receipt when you posted the bond, or her?
Her,
Okay. Let me give you a copy of this one.
and this squashes any warrants, right?
Correct. And can we get a copy for the quashed warrant form?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, we'll get you a copy of that so you have it in your hand. Because we can do it here, but then it's got to be registered with the law enforcement division, and rarely does it happen, but sometimes they're delayed on it. So if you left here, got stopped for speeding, still shows there, and so we'll give one in your hand so you'll have that.
Original
Okay.
copy for you.
Thank you.
And we'll get you one copy of the quashed warrant. Give us one. Here, could I, Miss Curtis's financial while we're waiting, can I get that and look at it while we're... Thank you. And sir, if you want to, you can stand right out the,
Okay.
the copy machine, and then we'll get you a copy of the quashed warrant, and you'll be all set after that.
Thank you.
Miss Curtis, you come forward. Thanks, Garrett. Okay, so I'm just reviewing, yeah, no monthly income?
Correct, at the moment.
Okay. Is that in your bank account, $350?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney. So we're going to enter the plea of not guilty for you on the case.
Okay.
Get you the name and phone number of your attorney, and then I'll give you your next court date, and just call that attorney about 5 days prior to that court date, whatever the closest business day of that is.
If I were to plead guilty today, what would that consist of?
So there's two charges. I talked to you about the DUI one and all the things, and then
Yeah.
the second charge is also a class 2 misdemeanor of open container of liquor violation. If you pled guilty today, we could sentence you today, and we'd have to talk to you about your jail time and lots of conditions to do it. You qualify for a court-appointed attorney. They can have very valuable information on how to proceed
Okay.
with this. I don't want to talk you out of anything.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of requirements for DUI convictions that they can make sure that you understand.
Okay.
So even if once you talk to your attorney, you might change your plea to guilty, or you might enter a plea agreement, but at least you'll have great understanding of what's coming.
Okay, good.
Okay? You wish to maintain your not guilty plea, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Can I get a signature on the caution?
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, this is your court date here on 27/26 at 9 a.m. I can get you to sign where it says defendant.
Does that need to be a different date for, because we're giving her, oh, I already got it. Never mind, never mind. I forgot which ones I've done and which ones.
Right, yeah.
Go back in again.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, make copies of one copy of each of those.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And then that's that case back for you. And I'll explain to you a little bit about the things I'm giving you.
Okay.
Only review of release conditions for you, there's two of them. Obey orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court of any address change, not to leave the state of Arizona, and also not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. The court date is circled on that, of the one that I showed you, and then the attorney's name and phone number is circled on the other one, right here.
Okay.
And that's how you get a hold of them, and then just call 5 days prior to the closest business date of that court date.
Okay, perfect.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set to go.
Thank you.
You're
Do you
welcome.
need this one here?
No, because we assigned you an
Okay.
attorney. I can throw it away for you. if you
Okay,
want.
perfect. Thank you.
Okay,
Have a good day.
you too, thanks.
Krista Peterson?
Hello there.
Good morning.
All right, Ms. Peterson, this is case 2025 CM 12329. Could you state your full name?
Crystalline Peterson.
Thank you. So we're here on an allegation of disorderly conduct under the domestic violence statute and resisting arrest passively. Both of those are class 1 misdemeanors. Did you understand the information in the group advisory? Okay.
Yes.
Any questions on any of that?
No.
All right. I don't see any jail time being asked of this case, so you're not facing the consequence of jail as part of sentencing, no matter if you plead guilty, no contest, or if you're found guilty later after trial. No jail time. Did you understand the information on your attorney waiver form?
Yes.
Okay, how do you wish to proceed, with an attorney or without an attorney?
Without.
Okay, if you check the top box if you haven't done so. Okay, right here, check that box there, and you've already dated and signed it. And then I'll take that form from you. And then do you have any questions before you give me a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Nope.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. All right, I'll take your plea of not guilty. I got a court date for you already. I want to review your release conditions with you, which are obey all orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of any address change, not to leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, and do not have any unwanted contact with the alleged victim. That means you're allowed to communicate until the other party says, I don't want to anymore.
I don't even know the victim, who that it is.
Okay, I can let you know that, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see if I can, if that information is included here. Okay, it could be Julian, or it could be Edward. Okay, do you know both of those parties?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, you're allowed to communicate with them unless they ask not to. Okay? I want to confirm, is this a current address for you here?
Yes.
Okay, and a good phone number is here?
Yep.
All
Yes.
right.
Sorry.
That's all right.
You're lucky you didn't get a yup.
You're right. Did you, do you have an email address?
Yeah, it should be on there.
Oh, yes, it is. It's handwritten on here. Is that correct here?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let me get you your court date here. So scheduled for January 12th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If you would sign for that date here where it says defendant, I'll get you a copy.
You know, I didn't even have to bother you last night with that. I don't think I'm even going to have to evict him. 3 police officers came and searched his room yesterday and took it, computers and cameras.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember a little bit about us talking.
Yeah.
I need to call your case. In the case of Peterson, are there any victims in the courtroom? Having seen none.
Original.
Okay, there's a copy for it.
Could you repeat?
Yeah, if there are any victims in the courtroom for case of Peterson.
Peterson?
Yeah, last name is Peterson of the defendant?
Mine is Jones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Are you a victim of the case involving Peterson, the defendant in front of me?
I'm just letting you know I'm Burtis Jones. Do I have any? No, mine is Burtis Jones.
Okay, yeah, we'll be with you shortly. I just got a call for victims on this case.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, no problem. All right, there's your copy for you with your court date. You have any questions?
No.
Okay, we'll see you on that date.
Okay. Where is the court here?
Yeah, come right here, same building, and the prosecutor take you one at a time for that conference.
Okay.
Okay?
Hopefully Ed will be gone by then.
Yeah, and then bring all that information to that next one of all the things that have happened since then.
Can I bring Julie along with me too as a witness?
I can't tell you what you can and can't do. That's legal advice, but if that person's willing to come to the pretrial conference, then they can come.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Norma Schaefer.
Hello there.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, this is case 2025 TR 379. Could you state your full name?
Norma Suela Schaefer.
All right, so we're here on a class 1 misdemeanor on driving a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license. Did you understand the group advisory?
I did.
All right.
Yes, I learned something there, so I'm going to say not guilty.
Okay. How about your attorney waiver form? Do you wish to
I
proceed?
have it here.
There's
I
no
didn't.
jail time. So do you wish to proceed with or without an attorney?
Without.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you haven't done so already, check that top box on that form.
Okay. Here, is this it?
No,
No.
on the box that
Oh,
was
top box.
expired. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and if you date and sign it, please. Okay, thank you.
There's glasses here. I don't know if you know.
Pardon me?
There's glasses.
Yes, that's for people that forget their receipt.
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions before I take a plea from you?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. We'll schedule your, get your not guilty plea, and give me a moment here.
So this one, he just wants to change his plea. You want to do it real fast?
Sure.
It's already prepped. I'm
Mr.
sorry, I
Gregg?
forgot his name.
Yeah, Mr. Gregg. All right, you've reconsidered your plea?
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
we'll take a look at. All right, so let me see what you did plea.
I pled guilty.
You pled guilty to it?
Yeah, you
And now
were
want to play
explaining it
plead
to
not
me.
guilty?
Yes, sir. I had thought it over, and
Yeah, no problem.
me and my wife talked about it, and she had let me know it would have been a better decision to go and plead not guilty and take that 45 days and come back with my license and get it dropped to a civil traffic charge.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Hopefully, in the name
Remember
of
that I
Jesus.
didn't guarantee, I can't speak
Correct.
for them, but I have seen cases and I don't know the factors that they use there, so you can't go in there and say, the judge told me you would do this.
Correct. Yes,
That
sir.
would be lying.
Yes, Your
You'd
Honor.
get in trouble. But, no, either way, you get to go get in front of them and talk to them about it. So you're signing for your court date with your change of plea to not guilty, from guilty to not guilty, January 12th, 2026, 9:30. Sign where it says defendant.
And then I would just bring my valid driver's license in on
Yes.
that court date when
Correct,
my
yep.
license gets reinstated on the 1st.
Yeah, whenever it gets reinstated, just if you're able to bring it with you on that court date, then that will help you with a potential plea.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
May help you. Maybe it won't. I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor.
They have a lot of factors that they use in deciding that.
Okay.
Maybe it will help you, so at least we're going to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
So we didn't enter that. He pled guilty or any of that, right?
I did, so I'm gonna have to fix it.
Okay, so we'll just have to go back
Yes,
in.
yep.
Okay.
I have it on my list to fix.
Yeah, because it has it set up on the payment thing, so.
January, that's January. Paul Henson?
Ready, the papers? I got it up front.
The court attorney waiver form is really all we need, sir. How are you?
Good.
All right, sir, this is case number 2025 CM 12321. Could you state your full name?
Oh, Mark Henson.
All right, Mr. Henson, we're here on a charge of liquor consumption in public, a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have your attorney waiver form. Do you wish to waive the presence of an attorney or hire an attorney? There's no jail time asked of this case.
Right.
Okay, if you check.
Decide that later, or
What's that?
may have to make that decision now?
Yeah, but you can change your mind.
Okay.
And let me tell you what the
Oh.
difference is. So if you say, I want to get an attorney, the prosecutor can't talk to you if you plead not guilty. You're not
Oh.
allowed to. If you want to hold that decision and say, I don't want one now, but I want to see what happens, then they can talk to you. You can see if they offer you some type of plea or something if you
Yeah.
plead not guilty. And then if you don't like what they have to say, then you can change your mind and get an attorney after that if you wish.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So today, what do you wish to do?
I'll wait. I don't have a lawyer, so.
Okay. Do you want to go hire one at your own expense?
No.
Okay, so just check the top box that says I do not want an attorney.
There's no court appointed up.
Right over there on the left side, there's a box, I do not want an attorney. There's no court-appointed attorney because there's no jail time.
Okay, thanks.
So you're not facing any jail time as a consequence. Whether you're found guilty later after trial, or whether you change your plea to guilty or no contest, no jail time, so you won't be facing that as a risk, okay?
Thank you.
All right, if you would date and sign where that's highlighted at the bottom,
To the 26th?
it is correct. Okay, we'll take that form. Thank you. Do you have any questions before I take a plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest from you?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
No contest.
All right, so no contest means that you're not admitting or denying the facts of the case, but you're accepting a conviction.
Yeah.
Is that what you wish to do? Or did you want to talk to the prosecutor?
No, that's fine. I admit I was.
Okay.
I was
So no contest then?
Yeah, they
Okay.
caught me red-handed with the alcohol. box of wine.
Okay.
So,
We'll enter your no contest plea, and in the group advisory, I informed you of the rights that you're giving up by entering a no contest plea. Did you understand those rights?
yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. Did you understand the citizens advisory that I gave?
Yes.
All right, so this is the information that I talked to you about in the group advisory about how to set aside the judgment, how to seal the records, and the Rule 33 petition. If you would sign the top copy, and you can keep the second copy. Okay, and I crossed out domestic violence on this one. It doesn't apply to your case, but you can still read it if you want.
Okay, thanks.
You have that? Regarding your plea of no contest, are you making that plea voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment that if you pled no contest you would receive it?
No.
Okay. Court finds that you entered your plea of no contest knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently, and will accept your plea. These are the rights that I gave in the group advisory that you indicate you don't have any questions on.
Mm-hmm.
If you would sign waiving those rights where it says dependent. Thank you. The factual basis of your case is the following. Now, with a no contest plea, you're not admitting or denying these facts, but you're acknowledging that these would be the facts that would be used against you if the case proceeded to a trial.
All right.
On October 27th of 2025 at about 7:48 p.m., you were contacted by the Payson Police Department in the 800 block, 808 specifically, East Highway 260 in Payson on State Route 260, mile post 252 in that area. The police contact was for consuming liquor in public, a violation of 4-24420. That occurred in Payson city limits in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. Those are the facts. Do you acknowledge those facts?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sir, do you wish to give a statement to the court before we impose any sentencing?
No, I was really worried that it was gonna be jail
Not
time,
going
which
to jail.
I can't do.
Yep.
I have a lot of responsibility, 3 cats to take care of, my
Yep.
brother's with special needs.
Do you work, sir?
At home, I take care of my brother and the 3 cats and the garden. My mom works at the high school, so she's there all day, like 12 hours a day sometimes.
Do you receive income?
From her, she pays me for doing, if I do my chores, do dishes and laundry and vacuum, water the yard, and feed the cats.
How much income do you make roughly monthly?
$10 a week, 40 or
$40 a month?
yeah, sometimes more. Like my birthday, she would give me 100.
All right,
Christmas
so
or things like that.
instead of paying a large fine, can you do community service, community restitution?
Oh yes, I would way rather because I don't have any income right now.
All right, so if I order you to do restitution, you've got to do it in a certain time frame.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll give you enough to. It sounds like you had a lot of things going on, but I'll order you to do that instead of paying the fines.
Or what about like class? Another class? Like,
Well, I mean, I can do that too, education course, but those are expenses. I'm trying to.
Drug and alcohol class or something.
Do you think you need that?
Well, I would do that instead of paying a fine or going to jail. So.
Well, you're not going to go to jail.
I know, yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, the community service, what would that just be, picking up litter and things like that?
Well, I'm going to give you some organizations that are non-profit organizations, and then they'll have you do work. They'll sign off on the hours that you do, and you turn that into us, and we validate it.
Okay.
I mean, I can have you do both. So typically, this fine's right around $250 to $300. So what I would do is assign restitution that would equate to that balance. You get paid $15 an hour for credit.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, I'd rather do that. As long
okay,
as
just
it's-
do that.
As long as it's in town, I don't have any vehicles, so I wouldn't be able to go some other town.
How do you get around?
I have a bike, but I walk most.
Okay, so maybe, when you'll have the option to call several different entities and let them know.
In town places?
Yeah, there's a lot of them in town.
Oh. Yeah.
But if you think that you need counseling, that might be beneficial to you, not to reoffend or have any problems, I'd absolutely do that. I was trying to keep you from having too much expenses.
I'm already doing this anger management class at community bridges.
Okay, well, we can discuss that.
That's similar,
Yeah,
they
well, they would be,
discuss drugs and
yeah,
alcohol.
that's one facility that could do alcohol, so if you wish to do that, just request that as well. I won't put it as part of this order.
Okay, yeah, ask them about that.
Do you think you'll be, in 30 days, be able to do 25 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do 8 hours a day if I had to. Got a lot of free time. Once I do my chores, I can go hang out at the library all day sometimes. The church, I'm going to church. 2 churches. I go to the Lutheran one by Safeway, and then when they get off at 9:30, and I mean they start at 9:30, and then it ends at 11, and then I walk right across the street, and there's this little new church right by the Chevron station, where it's real tiny. It's like 5 people in the congregation, but
one copy of the top there.
Singing with the choir. That would be less than an hour a day. But can you do it more than like whole shift, like 6 hours or something?
So yeah, I'll explain the form to you in a moment. Put a finish date here. All right, so what I'm going to do is impose a fine of $250. I'm not ordering you to make monthly payments. As long as you're completing these terms, which is 25 hours per month, I think you'll, what is 25 times 15? 375, so you'll already have, just doing 1 month, you'll already have cleared it.
Yeah.
Okay? You'll actually be over that. So I'm ordering you to do 25 hours of community restitution, and it needs to be completed before the end of December. So December 31st is your completion date. If you comply with that, you're able to get that done. You pay nothing. You just do the hours. Make sure you submit them to us on or before December 31st. Okay? Otherwise, you don't get credit. If you do it on January 1, thanks for the contribution, but it doesn't count. We'll have to start over again, or I don't know if I'll offer it. So do these 25 hours, get them done as quickly as you're able to, and just get it submitted back to us. And then that's where 12/31 is the expiration date on it. 25 hours is what's due. I'm not making you make any payments. You're getting credit for $15 an hour. And then when you, whatever organization you go to, they fill this out, that you did this many hours on this day, and here's the organizations that you can contact.
Okay.
But if you already have some churches, those are as long as they're non-profits, you can do work for them.
Okay.
Even if they're not on there.
Oh yeah, the Lutheran one, they do this thing, the warming center.
Yep, the warming center is part of it, yeah.
Food away every day.
Just make sure you don't lose that form, keep that, because they'll need to be filling that out and get that back to us by December 31st.
So if I volunteer there, that could count as the community
can.
service?
Yeah, and let me get you a copy of this. So here's the fine of $250. You may do community restitution. I'm not ordering any monthly payments, and we'll see how, hopefully you get it done.
Okay.
Sign there where it says defendant. Oh, you know what, I also, we didn't put his name or anything on the form. Can I get that back?
Sorry.
Case number 2021. CM 12321. Okay, there's that back for you. And here, if I could get one copy for the defendant on that one. Thank you.
Your card, sir.
Thank you.
Any questions for me at all?
No, I think I can think of right now. Is there a phone number I could contact yet if I need to ask you something?
Yes, at the top of that last paper that we just gave you, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
phone number right there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you don't have any questions, you're all set. Just make sure
Oh,
you turn
yeah,
that paper in by
does
the
this
end.
mean there's not gonna be a trial? Like that was...
Correct, because you pled no contest.
Okay.
You're not admitting or
So,
denying the facts, but
not
you're
gonna
accepting
have-
the conviction.
Not gonna have to come back to
Yep.
court again?
Nope, the only reason why you're coming back here is to turn in that restitution form, so you get credit for it before the end of December.
Yeah.
Not January 1, before the
Yeah,
end
I
of
know.
December 31st or before.
Yeah.
If you get it done in 2 weeks, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll try to get it done
you'll
as
just
quick,
get that back to us.
quick as I can.
That clears out the case.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set to go, sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You bet.
I'm gonna butcher this last name. Denise Vogt.
Hello there.
Hi.
All right, so this is case number 2025 CM 12322. Could you state your full name?
Denise Lee Vogt.
All right, so we're here on an allegation of shoplifting. That's a class 1 misdemeanor. You weren't here for the group advisory, were you? All right, so a class 1 misdemeanor has a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and or 3 years of probation. There is no mandatory minimum. There may be restitution that is requested.
Okay.
This case is jury eligible, so if you plead not guilty, you may also request to have a jury trial if you wish. Not all cases are jury eligible.
Okay.
Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty or no contest, we will schedule you for sentencing at a later date because we must comply with victims' rights notification. If you plead not guilty, we'll schedule you back to court and we'll have you come back for a pre-trial conference. You'll come back to a setting just like this. The prosecutor will pull you one at a time into the office. They might discuss the case with you, show the police report, any evidence they plan on using at a potential trial at a later date. One of 3 things will happen at the conclusion of a pretrial conference. 1, the case will go to trial. 2, the case could enter a plea agreement. Or 3, the case could be dismissed. Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't. If I plead no contest today, I have to have another court.
You have to come back, correct, yes, because there's a victim-related charge.
Oh.
So let me make sure you're aware of your
Who's the
attorney.
victim?
Whoever the shoplift's committed against.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here's also your rights as an attorney. So this case does not have any jail time being asked, so you're not facing jail time as a consequence, whether you go to trial and are found guilty, or whether you plead guilty or no contest, no jail time. That takes the ability of a court-appointed attorney away. So now your choices are to hire one yourself or waive the presence of an attorney.
Right.
Okay, do you know that answer?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to waive.
Okay, check the top box on that form and date and sign where it's highlighted, please. And then we'll get to your plea and answer any questions that you have. So it says I do not want an attorney somewhere at the top.
Right here on the top
Yep.
corner.
Yep, then where it's highlighted, the date and time, or date and
26,
signature.
right?
26, yep. Do you have any questions before you give a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest? I can explain the difference of the 2 pleas if you want.
No, I don't need.
All right.
To know, but I want to do no contest.
No contest, okay. All right, we'll schedule you for your sentencing. I'm going to use your pretrial date for sentencing. Is that
Yes.
good? Okay. I'm going to review your release conditions with you and also call for any victims that may be here today. So your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court of any address change. We still have you at all right. And then your order to do pretrial service, have you been contacting the probation department?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you follow up with them, they still have that for a requirement, so that's the release conditions. Your sentencing date is scheduled for...
So it depends on the victim on the fine, or?
Oh, no.
Okay.
They can have input, they may or may not. A lot of times we just notify them, that's what we're obligated to do, and some will show and some won't show, some want to say something, some don't want to. But we have to comply with the notice of it. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I was supporting her and I was curious. She never said anything about victim.
Are you involved in this case?
Yeah, well, he's,
Yeah, well,
but the victim
now I
is,
know.
Walmart.
It's Walmart, but now
Okay.
you just said, first of all, how am I involved in the first place? I just came to support her.
You want?
Yeah, and you're speaking for her when you really shouldn't be. If she's an adult, you can't be a party, you have to be an attorney. So I want to answer your questions for you. Can you hear what I'm saying to her or no? Probably not very well.
No.
Yeah, so I am explaining some of those things. You probably can't hear very well because I'm not speaking loud enough because I'm addressing her. So I didn't know that you were here with her. I thought you were here independently on your own. So.
Well, they say support her. And
yeah, and that's what you're doing here, but you can't talk or speak for her.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm trying to be gracious to you, so I'll talk louder now so you can hear. I didn't know that you were here for her, so that way you can hear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so what you're signing here for is the court date for sentencing. That's scheduled January 12th of 2026 at 9 a.m. Okay? All right, if you'd sign where it says defendant. And he might have some questions for you. So make sure, like I say, you comply with pretrial services. You're required to do some kind of notices.
Just to call them, right?
Yes, and just let them know what you did, and whatever they ask you. That's
right. It's just it's low risk.
They just make sure you're showing up to court.
Yeah.
They make sure you're obeying these release conditions. That's all they do.
I get it. Cause I'm already in overguard, and I was trying to avoid it. I was just gonna plead no contest and see if I could just pay the fine and.
Yeah, we have to comply with that victim's notice before we can accept the plea.
Okay, I didn't realize that they're.
Yeah.
Technically, they are a victim, but.
Right.
I didn't realize that, but thank you. I understand. I completely.
Okay.
Because if I was a victim, I would want a chance to be there too. So.
Yeah. They may or may not. I mean, Walmart is
probably won't.
oftentimes listed as a victim, and they oftentimes don't come to these. But they may request restitution, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, whatever the item that was taken. So they may not.
Okay.
All right. We'll see.
Alrighty then. Then we'll figure it out then.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
You betcha.
He's asking if you can do telephonic.
This one?
Yes.
That was one of those in Maricopa, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Mentioned about it, but-
Okay, this is we talked about it.
Yeah, I told him not to leave because it wasn't. You didn't have it on there saying he could be.
Oh, I see.
So I just want to make sure it was.
Okay, understood. Yeah, let me authorize that.
Yeah.
She was messed up and she leaves.
She's all done. You can leave, sir.
No, he says he needs to talk to me afterwards, so I'm just so you know.
Oh, he doesn't need to talk to you.
No, sir. I thought you were here on a separate case until I didn't know that you were with her. You're with the lady that I just saw? Or do you have your own case?
She said I am part of it, and she told me I wasn't. Now I'm finding out for the first time I'm part of this situation. So legally, I want to know.
Sir, I don't have a case for you.
Okay, well, can I start one?
What's that?
May I start one? 'Cause she
Not
said-
here.
Okay, well.
If the police charge you with a crime, that's where it starts. Do we
I'm
have
coming in line, so I.
Yeah, let's go around this so we can
Yeah,
figure this out.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
All right, sir. So we're going to just authorize you to come to the next hearing telephonically.
Yes, sir. If that's possible.
It's a pre-trial for justice, correct?
Is a magistrate case.
Magistrate, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll give him instructions while he's here.
I'm so confused. There's like multiple courts here, or how does that work?
Pardon me?
There's like multiple courts here, like, because I looked online, there was a regional court, and there was a Gila court.
Well,
and
we
a
are a
magistrate.
street courts. We're the court for the county. We're the court for the city. And we're also the court for the city of Star Valley. But we're not, we're not
makes
motor
sense.
vehicle department or
No,
those,
yeah.
those are different places.
Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Not bad. You learn something new every day.
So we just need to make a copy of that, that allows the telephonic pretrial and the instructions. So we'll give you the instructions for the pretrial.
Okay.
The telephonic, so what it requires you to do is to call them before the court date. And you and them get together, and then on the court date, we should have a resolution.
Okay.
That's how the telephonic works.
Okay.
The it'll all be in the instructions for you.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Is we unconfused? Is he a defendant or is he with the other party?
He's just here, he rode with her today, and that's how she's.
I didn't know if there were maybe two shoplifts, we just haven't got to his name yet, so.
Nope.
Okay. Well, he's involved by transport only.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna give you this one, give that one back to the judge, and I'm gonna take this one from you, because it's no longer.
And then we just need the telephonic.
Telephone instructions, yes, sir.
I'm just gonna get it from that computer really faster. I know where it's at on that computer.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know for sure with as many people we had in here that 12 o'clock was possible.
All right.
I'm sure we got a few telephonics
There are a
to
few
do.
telephonics.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a couple of them were the ones we addressed last week.
Yeah.
That I talked to you about.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
And one of them said she was just gonna come in, but.
We left this morning at 6:20, I would say.
Yeah.
6:20.
Yeah, Maricopa have done that drive before. Yeah, it's a ways away. Yeah.
And the train got us too, because we live off of 63rd Avenue in Glendale. So when we go onto Glendale, the train's just crossing there.
And then you got to drive a little faster, and then they watch out, they're going to get you again.
No, my grandma was driving. I had my grandma and grandpa drive me. I was like, nah. They've been taking me to and from work too.
What shift work do you do?
I do day shift, morning, detailed demolition. I work between 5 a.m. and I would say no later than 2:30 p.m.
What are you demolitioning?
Commercial demolition.
Buildings?
Yeah, like commercial buildings.
Yeah. Take them apart and.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of demolizing. I was supposed to go to work today and finish up some flooring that I had to do, but I had some family business to handle, so I had to take care of that.
Hopefully it's all worthwhile and you get all that figured out.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all
There's the
set.
instructions highlighted and the phone number to call.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you guys so much.
You betcha.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome. You guys have a good day. Drive safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go off, we got telephonics is all.
Telephonic.